Right, folks, I'm having another rant. I'm enjoying my rants. If you don't like them, don't watch them. Quite easy. I'm not fussed. So, I've come to Greg's. I've got a mint hot chocolate. And as you can probably tell from the thumbnail and the thumb title, I'll be talking about the disappearance of Madeleine McCann. I've also had a crunchy tuna salad, pasta salad. I tell you what, that's nice. So it's dinner time, so I'm grabbing a bite to eat while I can, because I'm a very busy lad. Now, it seems that the holidays in Portugal for the Met are now over. It seems like for the last God knows how many years, they are going to stop the funding of searching for Madeleine McCann, who sadly disappeared while on a family holiday in Portugal in 2007. I think it was 2007. That's it, yeah. 30 mile an hour. That was never 30 mile an hour. Kate and Jerry went for dinner with friends on the evening of May the 3rd, 2007. So, this is when this is all started. This is the day that it happened, obviously. Madeleine, Kate went to discover that the room windows were open and Madeleine was gone. The search for the 3-year-old has been ongoing for 14 years, and in 2008 Portuguese police dropped the investigation. Scotland Yard was set up their own jolly holidays for the Met to keep travelling out to Portugal, getting some sun, getting some beers, you know, just flying out there and making the most of what they could. Now, over time, the funding ended, and then all of a sudden they managed to find another few £100,000 to milk this, to keep going. We've got more evidence. We've just found more evidence. Expect an arrest very soon. We just need a few £100,000 more to keep it going, just to keep going. And we have a suspect. We have a fucking suspect, right? Have you really got a suspect? The suspect turned out to be Christian Bruckner, or Bruckenecker. He was the newest prime suspect in the case, and identified in June last year. He lived in the Algarve between 1995 and 2007. The only thing is, right, they've got on him is that he interfered with kids, right? He's in prison in Germany for raping a 72-year-old woman. He just happened to be in the Algarve at the time. Now, I personally don't believe he had fuck all to do with this. Absolutely nothing. This is just, they were just hoping that he would admit it or such and such, just to get him to shut the case. And, you know what, right? You know you get some weirdo sickos who would probably accept responsibility. But if they'd have charged him with this, I honestly believe that they would have had to pay him out compensation for just being shit policing. It's just been a complete joke right from day one. The Portuguese police suspected Kate and Jerry, and it was like, no, it can't be them. I remember it pretty much. I remember it really, really well, to be fair, because Madeleine is the same age as Ginge. You know, when it first happened, and you heard it on the news that this 3-year-old had been disappeared, and you think, oh, fucking hell, same age as Ginge. What the fuck's going off, you know? And you do automatically think, you know, that somebody has taken her. Fucking hell, it's hot in here. And you do actually think that somebody's taken, and you've got the feeling that, oh, what if that was my child, the same age, the same sex, you know. The difference is, I personally wouldn't leave my daughter to go out with a bunch of friends. I wouldn't leave her on her own in a foreign country, in a fucking strange room that they know nothing about. Nothing about. I would have not done that. And I would say there is 99% of the parents in this country and across the world, well, perhaps not across the world because there's some fucking sick bastards, who would leave their child while they went out on the piss with friends to have a good time, to apparently keep going back and checking every half hour. There is no getting away from it. These people who left their daughter there, or their children, 3 of them, if they weren't who they were, white, middle class, doctors and stuff like that, I honestly believe they wouldn't have been. They would have been investigated. If it was me and June, you know, we'd have been investigated. If it was somebody off a council estate, they would have been investigated and probably charged. But these haven't even been charged with the fact that they left them. And people go, oh, leave them alone. Don't you think they've been through enough? Don't know why I went all American then, because that's how Americans would probably take it. No, I don't think they've been through enough, to be fair, because I honestly believe that they know more about this than they're letting on. That I do. There's a picture of somebody an artist impression, of somebody who was seen leaving carrying a child. Looked a hell of a lot like Jerry. It's a complete joke how this case has run. We've all watched the Netflix documentary. I don't understand why Kate and Jerry got upset with that, because they said it showed them in a bad light. They've left the kids. They left their kids unattended. They left a 3-year-old and 2 younger kids alone. They're hardly up for parent of the fucking year, are they? The police went in. They had the cadaver dogs. They got some British cadaver dogs, and they smelt death or blood or whatever it is. Them dogs fucking know. Them dogs knew what has happened there. Obviously, they can't talk, these dogs, unless you get Scooby-Dooing. But they know that something's happened there. And there's something very mysterious. And I tell you why the police can't pursue anything else is because they fucking know as well. That Portuguese bloke who wrote the book, yeah, he fucking knows. He knows that they've had something to do with this. Now, I'm not saying that they've murdered her or anything like that, but they fucking know more. And this is why the police can't continue milking money out of the system to try and find her, to try and look for evidence. They fucking know. And it's about time. This should have ended ages ago. This should have ended fucking years and years ago. They were never ever going to find her. Kate and Jerry are going to continue the search. Where are you going to search then, kiddos? Where the fuck are you going to look for her? You can keep on. They've had thousands in donations to find her because people's guilt gets the better of them. It's like every donation. It's like every charity thing now. They'll plaster it all over the fucking TV, all over the papers. Give us your money. In the words of Bob Geldof, I won't call him a sir. In the words of Bob Geldof, give us your fucking money. And people gave their money to because they got caught up in it. They got their heartstrings tugged. This now what should happen is, now this investigation is being shut or closed or put on fucking ice, there should be an inquiry into how this kept getting funded for 14 years. Why did this keep getting funded? 13, 14 million quid this has cost. And the outcome is fuck all. Why have the parents not been investigated? I don't care if people say because they didn't. Well, let's investigate them then. The Portuguese police knew they had done something about this. If you watch these documentaries and you go for it, and all these body analysts and all that, when they read the facial expressions, they fucking know. I would personally say Maddie is in a fucking hole, or she's been used as fish bait. And that's it. And it needs inspecting, it needs looking into. This amount of money that has been spent looking for this little girl is a joke, because these kids going missing every fucking day, and nothing like this has ever happened before. Why did Gordon Brown send out fucking top police, top people straight away as soon as she went missing? They wouldn't do that to anybody else. If we'd have been to Portugal and Ginger gone missing, why wouldn't they send anybody out to start looking for her? What has happened? And this is what I keep saying in all the videos I'm doing, where I'm going a little bit political and a little bit pushing it. People should be asking why did Gordon Brown send out people straight away? Why did he spend all this money? Why did he keep finding money to do this? What has the government got to hide? Something needs to be done about this, because that Christian Bruennecker, or whatever he is, yeah, he was going to get the blame for this. If he's done it, lock him up. Fair enough. But if you're just pinning it on him to try and shut the case and say, yeah, we've done it, and it's not him, that ain't the fucking answer. The police are already fucking shit. The Metropolitan Police are already in the shit. They don't need this. They don't need this adding to the long list of fuck-ups that they've done. And I think this is another reason why they've not charged him, because they know that, what's her fucking name? Clarissa fucking whatever her name, Dick. She's fucked up that many times, and we don't need any more of it. And I think that's why they've not charged him, because they know he's not fucking done it, and it's time we investigated the parents. That it is. We've got to stop fucking about with just virtue saying, oh, look, we're putting hundreds of thousands of pounds in to find Maddie. We'll bring her home. It's not fucking Robocop. Dead or alive, you're coming home. It's a joke. Now, this has stopped. That's if it has stopped. It's not been confirmed yet, has it? If this has stopped, an inquiry into why they've wasted so much money and time on this. If you like me rants, my opinions, put it in the bottom. Put them in the comments below. If you like it, let me know. If you don't, I'll still fucking do them anyway. Laters.